Are your hands always tingling? Do they feel like they're falling asleep? Maybe you also experience weak legs and your knees are always cracking. If this is happening to you, you probably have collagen loss. And today I am going to show you my favorite collagen snacks that are going to help you with tingling hands, weak legs, hair loss, brain fog, joint pain, and cellulite. Let's get started. The first snack is pork rinds or pig ears. A lot of people don't like the idea of eating pork rinds because they think that they are too crunchy and they are hard to chew. But trust me, when you prepare them like I'm going to show you in this recipe, they are super soft and they will literally melt in your mouth. The thing about pork rinds that makes them so special is that they contain something called hydroxyproline. Hydroxyproline is an amino acid that can only be found in porcine skin. This amino acid is what helps with collagen synthesis. So if you want more collagen in your body, you need to eat foods that are high in hydroxyproline. Now, most of the time when you buy pork rinds at the grocery store, they are prepared with unhealthy oils, so you don't want to do that. Instead, we're going to make our own pork rinds at home. You will need 2 pounds of pork belly, 1 ripe avocado, 1 serrano pepper for heat, a quarter cup of cilantro, soy sauce for savory saltiness, toasted sesame oil for that rich toasty flavor, and toasted sesame seeds for extra protein and fiber. Instructions: remove the skin from the pork belly and cut it into little cubes. Then add everything to your food processor plus 1 cup of water and blend until creamy. Be careful when you're handling the serrano pepper because it is really hot. So if you don't like spicy food, just remove the seeds and the veins. Pour the mixture onto a dehydrator tray lined with parchment paper. Use a spreader to spread it out evenly, and then put it in the dehydrator at 165 degrees for 6 hours. Once it is done, you can either cut it into little squares or you can just rip it apart. It should be super soft and easy to chew. The next collagen snack is beef tendon. Beef tendon is very high in glycine, which is another amino acid that helps with collagen synthesis. It has been used in many different cultures for thousands of years to help heal the gut and improve digestion. In Chinese medicine, it's used to treat things like osteoarthritis, tendinitis, and other inflammatory conditions. To prepare beef tendon, you need to cook it for a very long time because it's a very tough tissue. This is how it's done traditionally. You would take a big pot, fill it with water, bring it to a boil, and then throw the beef tendon in there. You would let it boil for about 2 hours, but then you would reduce the heat to low and let it simmer for another 8 to 10 hours. And that is a very long time. So instead, I'm going to show you a faster way to prepare beef tendon. You will need 1 pound of beef tendon, 1 cup of berries, 1 onion, 3 garlic cloves, and 1 serrano pepper. Place all the ingredients in a pressure cooker and add 3 cups of water. Cook on high pressure for 30 minutes. Once it is done, allow the pressure to release naturally and then shred the beef tendon into small pieces. You can use these pieces in a salad or you can add them to any dish that needs some extra protein. Another great snack that is high in collagen is bone broth. Bone broth is loaded with things called amino acids, which are the building blocks of collagen. There are actually 19 amino acids that have been identified in bone broth, which is why it is so good for the skin, the joints, the gut, and the hair. The best part about bone broth is that it is very easy to make. Just take a big pot, fill it with water, add some salt, and bring it to a boil. Then add 2 pounds of bones and reduce the heat to low. Let it simmer for at least 6 hours. Make sure that you skim off any foam that rises to the top because it will make your broth cloudy. Once it is done, you can either drink it as it is or you can use it as a base for soups and stews. If you struggle with cellulite, weak legs, and varicose veins, you definitely need to start eating horse mackerel. Horse mackerel is a fatty fish that is high in vitamin A, which is essential for collagen production. Vitamin A also helps with wound repair and skin turnover, which is why it's so good for cellulite and varicose veins. Horse mackerel is also high in omega-3 fatty acids, which help reduce inflammation in the body. Inflammation is one of the main causes of cellulite, so it's important to eat foods that are anti-inflammatory. You can eat horse mackerel plain, but to make it taste even better, you can grill it with some lemon juice and fresh thyme. Or you can also make a quick ceviche. Just slice the fish into little cubes, add some lime juice and cilantro and let it sit for 10 minutes. If you want to make it a complete meal, you can add some diced onions, tomatoes, and avocado. Chicken feet are a great source of proline, which is an amino acid that helps strengthen the connective tissues in the body. They are also a good source of biotin, which is a B vitamin that helps with collagen production. To make chicken feet more digestible, I recommend that you poach them for 1 hour with apple cider vinegar and some turmeric. This will help break down the tough cartilage and make them easier to chew. After that, you can simply rip them apart and add them to salads or any dish that needs some extra protein. If you don't like any of these snacks, you can also take a collagen supplement. Collagen supplements are made from the leftover parts of animals after they are slaughtered. These parts are usually boiled for a very long time to extract the collagen and other nutrients. Some people are hesitant to take collagen supplements because they think that they are not natural. But this is not true. Taking collagen is like taking any other animal product, such as meat or dairy. It is 100% natural, and since collagen is the main component of your skin, hair, nails, joints, and tendons, it is important to make sure that you are getting enough of it. If you don't get enough collagen from your diet or from your supplements, your body will start breaking down the collagen that you already have. This is why it is important to start taking collagen as soon as possible. I recommend taking 10 grams of collagen powder every day. You can mix it with water, bone broth, coffee, or any other beverage. It is tasteless and it's odorless, so you won't even notice that it's in there. Now let's talk about what happens if you don't take care of your collagen. As you age, your body produces less and less collagen, which causes wrinkles, sagging skin, joint pain, and weak muscles. But this process can be sped up by sun exposure, smoking, stress, and a poor diet. When your collagen starts to break down, it can cause a lot of problems. Wrinkles and sagging skin are just the most visible signs. But as your collagen continues to break down, it can cause more serious problems like joint pain, osteoarthritis, and even cancer. That is why it is so important to start taking care of your collagen now. Before it is too late, start eating foods that are high in collagen and taking a collagen supplement if you need it. Protect yourself from the sun and don't smoke or drink alcohol. By taking care of your collagen now, you can prevent a lot of problems down the road. So start taking care of yourself today so that you can enjoy your old age. Alright guys, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one.